Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The 12th Man Tales. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, do think of doing so because that will give me the motivation and also the energy needed to continue this channel and give you such more wonderful content. So let's review day 3 between India and England, how it went, what is the status of the match so far. Well, India started with being 52 ahead, 75 odd for 2, and then came the surprise, Akash Deep, who thought the designated number 9 would come and be a thorn in England's flesh. To be very honest, he made a wonderful 60 odd and made a century stand with Yashasvi Jaiswal. The best thing about that, he was not slogging. He was playing properly, he was defending the short ball pretty well, he was working the singles, and the best part of the partnership was he was outscoring the main batter, and that to Jaiswal, who is known for his aggressive play. It was the best part about it. He got some boundaries, and I thought he would go and get 100. This kind of celebration he did after his 50 was like he had made a triple hundred. But well, that set the tone for India. Got a century run stand with your night watchman, give them a boost. Karun Nair and Gill did not get going, however, got very good contributions from the lower order. Jadeja with a 50, Jurel with a 30 odd, Washington with a quickfire 50 helped India get that lead to over 350. 374 is what England are chasing. So it's a stiff target, but England have chased it in the past. They have chased 371 at Leeds, and if I go back 2 years back at Birmingham, they had chased 378. So this is not something they have not done. However, we have to keep in mind that Ben Stokes is not playing, Chris Woakes is not playing. So there are two batters, one quality batter short, and they don't have their best player and captain within the mix. So it started very predictably. We all knew Crawley and Duckett will come out and play the natural game, but India bowled well. The first over from Prasidh Krishna was not that great, but after that they really bowled well. They kept the scoreboard under check. They were beating the bat often. They were frustrating both Crawley and Duckett. Who were like at the end they were like trying to play for Stumps, which did not happen earlier. And what a last ball by Siraj. That was exceptionally done. The bluff of getting the man back and then bowling full Yorker, executing that to perfection, gave India the edge. 50 for none versus 50 for 1 with Crawley gone is a big difference. Now the match is open. I hope India go on and win it. For a young team, if they go and win it, to go to England and have a result of 2-2, and it could very well have been 4-0 or 3-1. Just bad luck probably that we didn't win the Lord's Test and the Least Test, or at least one of them. However, we have been the dominant team across the 23 days of cricket. Obviously, we are down to one because of one bad innings or mini collapse, which is something which you expect from a young team. But the way India have played ever since the Lord's second innings is being commendable, with partnerships coming in from the lower order. This augurs really well for India going forward. If you see the positives from this series, the all-rounders that India have got, Washington Sundar, Ravindra Jadeja, Nitish Reddy doing well with the ball. We all know what he can do with the bat. He did that in Australia. It looked a bit tentative. That's fine, that can happen. I hope he gets back his batting touch because he looks a bona fide number 6 for foreign conditions, and he can solve a lot of problems going forward for India if he plays at 6. That being said, India in a very commanding position, but don't write England off. They have got a deep batting lineup. Hope tomorrow India come in and knock them over quickly, get 4-5 down before lunch, and then the match is way open and we can finish the game today itself and celebrate a historic Indian win in the Sunday evening, and hope India make it 2-2. That's it. That's the coverage of day 2. Hope we can come day 3 rather. Hope we can come back on day 4 and celebrate the Indian win. Thank you so much for tuning in.